And welcome to the Confound Millennial, starring Steven, Stirvin, Michaels, and, my computer's kind of freezing up. I don't know, I'm trying to move the mouse around, and it's just not, oh my god, look who it is. It totally is not scripted. Yeah. And featuring Chan, the man, Miller.
Hello, world.
So, Chandler, do you realize it's been a while since I've sat down with my friend? It's been a while. Exactly 9 episodes. A
Yes, it
lot.
has been a while.
A lot has happened. A lot has changed. A lot is, we've had some big people on. We've had some small people on. We've got some big people coming up. We got some small people coming up. And by that, I do mean height. As I don't judge our guests by their popularity. I only judge our guests by their height. Occasionally the size of their wieners. That's only Nick Johnson. We're not here to talk about wiener size today, because he's not on the show. We're here to talk about bullshit. We haven't had an episode in quite some time to just do a little life update here and there, talk about video games, talk about what I want to talk about, what you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We've had all these episodes with bands coming on where we're directing, talking about them, promoting them. And while I love that, and I love getting to know these guys, I like giving the fans a little bit of Stirvin, a little bit of Chan. So, as I have stated in the past couple of episodes, or one or two of them, I don't remember which. It is the end of an era. The end of a good thing. We are closing the Confound Millennial. I'm kidding. But half of this power duo, the power bottom, if you will, has decided. I don't know, Chandler. You tell them what you've decided. You speak.
Well,
I've been rambling.
I'm gonna take some time away from the show. I may never be back, who knows? Where life will take me, where life will take the show. The show may go on without me, who knows?
The show will
Um,
definitely go on without you. But should you should you decide that you want to come back, things may have changed by that time, so you're always, welcome back, but you might not want to come back. Just
but I have a lot going on between work, buying a house, church, and I just don't really have time to rest. So, with all my things, the podcast was one of the things I had to decide to give up for now,
which
unfortunately.
which I've mentioned on the air before, we never really talked about how long you were going to be a part of it, but you know, I don't think either of us expected, number one, neither of us expected this to go on for 2.5 years.
Nope. I expected you to give up pretty fast,
So
honestly.
I kind of look at Chandler, not in a bad way, but in a good way, as the podcast training wheels. He joined because I didn't know what I was doing, and Chandler didn't know what he was doing either. But together we could figure out what we were doing. And now I've gotten to the point where I can run it without him, and I didn't want to kick him out of the nest, but sometimes you've gotta. I'm kidding. But you know, I thank him for everything that he's done so far in the show. Everything that I know he'll continue to do, cuz let's face it, boys. Okay? He going to come back eventually. Maybe an episode or two, who knows. You know, we're not saying goodbye to him forever. I'm sure he'll be back on like special episodes and episode 200. You down for that, boy?
Maybe. It all depends where I'm at.
All right. If he's off in the coast of Costa Rica, he might not
That won't
have
be
Wi-Fi.
happening.
Who knows, man? We didn't think
But I
I'd
mean,
be in
like,
Kentucky.
I mean, like house repairs, because the house we're getting has some work that has to be done to it. So,
Well, we're at episode 168, so I think you've got some time before episode 200.
all right.
That probably will be the last one of the year. Unless we go above and beyond and end up, being able to slang 2 episodes a week every week, which I had been able to do until last week. I am sorry for the break. Well, actually, it really wasn't even much of a break because, let's be honest, I didn't have an episode to post Thursday, but today, oh, by the way, Chandler, this is the soonest we've ever recorded and released an episode. I'm releasing this one tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I told people I'd have an episode for them on Mondays and Thursdays, and I didn't have, or at least Monday at the bare minimum, and I didn't have one to post today, so this is going up tonight. So all of
At
that,
it fast.
we don't have to pretend, time difference or anything.
Well, I just got a text message saying our house was appraised for more than what we offered, so that's fun.
Is that good or bad?
Well, you see, it could go either way, which I
Oh,
don't think the person would raise the price
you
because
don't
if
have
they
it
see
yet.
What?
I thought you already closed on it. I guess
No, we haven't closed.
then that's a bad
So they
thing.
could, yeah, they could choose to raise the price, which I don't think it will happen, but it gives us to where we can pull out a loan up to the max appraisal.
Okay. I don't understand that
So,
kind of stuff.
like, say we wanted to pull out more money to spend on the house, we could.
Okay. You see, I'm just over here trying to decide what item I'm going to start my bartering life with to get a new car. Like I'll take this bottle cap, I'm going to turn it into a button, and I'm going to trade it for something worth a little bit more. And I'm going to trade that for something worth a little bit more until I've got me a Camaro. The one that
I mean,
Bumblebee
people
looks
do
like.
it.
Yeah, I know somebody that does it. And he's got a bunch of cars. But so you've been very busy. I assume you haven't had time to play ye old video games.
Very, very rare. Like maybe once a week.
So, meaning tonight you're going to take that once a week? Because I did something.
Normally Mondays is a day I just stay in bed to try to catch up on sleep I've missed, typically.
Because I did a thing, Chandler.
What did you do?
I purchased my first Call of Duty ever.
Oh.
Cold War. And let me tell you, I'm having fun. I haven't done the story. I don't think I ever will, but I've only played one mode on the multiplayer, and I messed around with zombies for like an hour. But I'm having fun playing Stockpile, which is confirmed kill.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Kill Confirmed.
Oh, why not? It's fun.
Because it's stupid. You gotta go pick up tags for the kill
It's fun.
for it to register.
Yeah, and sometimes people will have like 10 kills on them, and it's like shooting a pinata.
That one. That's not normal kill confirmed. Okay. Yeah, that's the one where you get them and then you gotta take them to a point to drop them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really annoying. I really don't like that one.
Oh. Well, we could do something else. But Chandler, I know you're kind of done with the Confound Millennial, but there is another podcast that will be birthed out of the Confound Millennial probably within a year. I'm not going
What's
to
that?
I'm not going to say for sure when it's going to happen, but I have the necessary tools to start it on my end.
Okay.
We've talked about this time and time again. And I went into a nerd shop and I saw this and I almost got it, but I was like, no, I'm not going to spend that on it. And then I went to the peddler's mall, like the flea market type consignment shop thing that I go to and find random nerd stuff. And I found it for $20 less. And I've never seen it that cheap. So I just had to pick me up the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, the Magic the Gathering D&D book. So it's going to happen, Chandler. We're going to do a Magic the Gathering D&D podcast, and I expect you to be our bard.
Bard.
Yeah,
I'm not a bard.
I know. Nah, you'd be like a Boros dwarf or something.
I play a cleric.
So, but you don't fit the clerics of Ravnica. They're like in Ravnica, the storyline, the clerics there are like shady. It's black, white. And it's like a really shady church type deal.
You think I can't be shady?
Can you be slim? No. Can't be slim and shady at the same time.
Well, can you be slim?
Hey, I'm the fattest I've ever been, and I'm not proud of that.
Well, then change it.
I can't. I don't have the motivation to work out. I thought as soon as I stopped drinking, I would just lose weight like nobody's business. But
No,
here
that's
I
not how that
am
works.
at 300 pounds. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like 280 when I moved up here. So it's not that big of a difference. Like, I don't look it, but I feel it. But so we got Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. I'm gonna try to get a band together, band of brothers. Do that at some point.
Band of misfits.
Yeah. But have you been keeping up with me on the TikToks? No.
No.
I have started a second TikTok channel as well. And this is, sorry guys, this is pretty much a show and tell catch up with Chan this week because we hadn't talked too much lately. But, boom, I got me a Tamagotchi. It's a Digimon Tamagotchi.
You going back to the 1990s?
Oh, yeah. It's a 20th anniversary Digimon Tamagotchi. It has 5 different eggs that it comes with that are 5 or 6, and then one of them specific to the device itself, and then you can unlock more by connecting with others. So up to 200 something Digimon on it. So
Wow.
yeah, it's so I've been making daily videos of them dying in a pile of their own feces.
Why have you been letting it die?
Does they just I I haven't had the time the past few days, and it's like now that I video them, like it's I don't know. I just need more motivation. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do today. Is I'm going to start doing my Digimoning again, and try to make that daily. My buddy Derek has been doing daily pack openings of Magic the Gathering on TikTok, and that's going well.
It's been
Speaking
a
of
little while since I bought my last pack.
bruh, gotta get you some of that Time Spiral that just came out.
I can't drop any money on extra stuff.
Yeah, I get you. But this this boy, okay. So you remember my Infinite Turn deck? I got half of that, and it's with an old school border. Like they in Time Spiral, it's a remastered set, meaning it's like it's 10 or more years old, and they reprinted it, and then you get two rares, one from the set, and then one is a random like card from Modern with an old school border on it. Like I got one of the dinosaurs from Ixalan with a border on it. Old border. It's kind of cool. So
Interesting.
you've been slanging any cards lately? Nope.
Nope.
Come on, you got to go give Caleb somebody to hang out with. He keeps calling me all the time complaining about Jake beating him. He needs to be complaining about you beating him.
I'm never there. I never have the time to do anything.
Yeah, get you.
Get off, come home, take a shower, eat dinner, go to bed.
Sorry about that.
Get off, go to church,
Me and my buddies
come
have
home, go to bed.
we've been getting a few too many packs. Specifically about this many. Enough to fill out a photo frame or a poster frame with art cards.
Well, so you've been buying collector's packs.
No. Those $6 packs. Not the $30 collectors.
Oh, okay.
But like the new boosters that come with like 12 cards in them. But
one of these.
Yeah. A new kind of booster. But I don't need any more of those now because I got my little poster frame full. I like doing collages. Makes me feel artsy. Like if you didn't notice about my Digimon Digivice, I painted it podcast colors.
Oh, I didn't know you painted it. I just thought it came like that.
Yeah, it's originally green, but I
Oh.
painted it podcast colors. And I think the last big update that I have for you, Chandler, is other than being a digidad, which is where you can find me on TikTok at digi_dad. I am also a fish dad.
You bought a fish?
4.
Why?
Okay, to be specific, you know what? I'll straight up tell you why. You and me, we got into a little argument, and I was feeling super depressed. So that day, I was like, I need some sort of animal to liven up my life. And I couldn't get a cat. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get me some fishies. So I went and I got an aquarium that day. And it took me two, I'm now on my third set of fish, but I finally got it right.
You keep killing the fish?
Mm, First time I didn't clean the gravel as well as I should have. The second time it got too cold. And now I have all of the necessary things I need to make sure that they don't die again. But so far, these are doing great. They've outlived the other ones.
What kind of fish?
I got a beta and two.
You put a beta in a tank with something else?
Yeah, it's fine. They can get
They
along with
use?
certain fish. They just can't get
Oh,
along with each other.
okay.
Yeah, you don't
I
put.
was always told that you can't put a beta fish with anything else.
Well, these two seem fine with the beta. Beta ain't attacked them. They ain't attacked it. They just kind of leave each other alone. Uh,
Interesting.
but you can't put a beta in with another beta.
Because they're both alphas.
Right. Um, and they will fight to the death. Ooh, I should get some tiny knives and some tiny betas and fight them to the death. Start a beta fighting ring.
And you would probably get in trouble with animal cruelty.
I feel like I would still get some sort of scientific award for teaching fish how to wield knives.
Hmm, maybe, but I doubt it.
Ooh, I wonder if anybody's tried that with octopi. Because you know, octopus, they can use tools and stuff.
I mean, you wouldn't want to teach an octopus how to wield a weapon. Just saying.
I believe octopuses, octopi are descendants from alien life. There's nothing in the world quite like them, and their intelligence rivals dogs, if not a little higher than a dog. You know, there's been reports of some monkeys using rocks as tools.
I
You
don't
hear
doubt
that?
it.
Crazy, man. We enter in War of the Ape or Planet of the Apes mode.
Hmm.
When I really thought, we'd be heading toward, what if Planet of the Apes and Terminator happens at the same time and the humans just get to kick it back and watch the robots and the monkeys fight?
Well, you see, technology is actually at a very frozen standstill for most things. And because of that, I don't know if Terminator would actually ever happen because they're able to create robots and whatnot, but they aren't. I guess more so they're too scared to combine an AI with a robot fully.
And guess what? Elon's still trying. He's actually not trying to combine AI with a robot. He's trying to take it a step further. He's
Not
trying to
giving a
combine it
synthetic
with
brain.
us.
What?
He's trying to combine AI with us humans.
Okay.
He's trying to make an AI that a human brain can interface with.
So kind of like Cortana and Master Chief, except it wasn't a brain; it was in a suit.
I hope my AI is that hot. But speaking of Master Chief and Terminator, I know you don't play Fork Knife that much, but did you have any opinions on all the crossovers of last season?
I don't really know all of them, but I did see something about if you signed in with the Series S or X this season, you'd get Master Chief, but that did not happen.
Um, nah, you had to pay
I
for
was kind of
Master Chief.
confused. Yeah, that's what I thought, but then there was an ad on Facebook saying sign in, blah blah.
Oh, sign in
And I
with a
was
new
really confused.
console and they'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. So
That was last season, though.
yeah, that's what I thought. So I was really confused why it showed up last week.
Yeah, because last week the new season started,
hmm
and
It showed up the day the new season started, actually.
I ended up being able, whenever I buy the whenever I get the season pass, I add in 1,000 extra V bucks or whatever to get something cool if it arises.
Did you
And
buy John Wick?
dude, I logged in I logged in like 2 days ago. Was that it or yesterday?
Last night was John Wick.
Yeah,
Well, day before and last it changed last night, I believe.
yeah. Saturday or Sunday, I logged in and I saw it, and I was so glad I had those extra V bucks because I've been waiting for a year for that boy to come back out.
A year. There's been people waiting since season two for him to come back.
Really? Well, I've only been
Yeah,
playing
because
for a
he was
year.
season two.
I've only been playing for a year though,
Uh,
and so I got that. My three favorites that I play as, I got Master Chief. I got a girl from Tron. They put Tron in it, boy. Did you see that? I
I
love
saw
Tron.
videos of it, but
I love Tron. So I've been running around de-resin folks. But I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. I love Tron. But then I also got John Wick. And they put Predator in just as a, you know, free unlockable if you had the battle pass. And I love Predator. Like it's my favorite old school. It's weird. Alien and Predators are weird because they're technically horror icons, but the movies themselves aren't really horror. The first
those
Alien
alien
would count.
movies can be.
The first Alien movie, I think, counts. But Predator, none of them count.
No, Predator doesn't count.
It's just action thriller all the way. But they count as horror icons for some reason. They're kind of horror adjacent in the way that like
Well,
Jurassic Park is.
I believe it's just where the creator wanted it to go was for it to be a horror icon, so that's what they did. Because that was the path that they originally planned for it, but it wasn't an actual horror movie in today's standards.
I've been I scare easy, so I know I don't need Dead by Daylight, but also I want to play as Ash. I almost said
Dead by
Ketchum.
Daylight's boring.
I almost said Ketchum, but I meant Williams. You know Ash Williams is in that, right?
Mm,
Dude, you know they're coming out with an Evil Dead game?
I did not.
it's going to be like kind of in the vein of Dead by Daylight type stuff, but uh I there's actually not really much about it out, but I'm really excited about it. Play as the guy with the chainsaw arm, and there's characters from the show coming back too.
Nice, nice.
But you seem tired, Chandler.
You
Anything?
were right.
Would you like us to cut this episode a little short?
Well, I'll just explain to you why I'm so tired.
Okay.
So, our last load of the day, right? Get it
Yep.
loaded on the truck. Guy goes to pull the truck out. Gets maybe 10, 15 feet from the bay. The trailer falls off the back of the truck. Straight to the tires of the truck. We had to jack it up with crappy trailer jacks that we just got. They're not made to jack something up. They're made to hold it. The jacks we got. They're made to hold. You put it in the front of a trailer if there's no truck there. So we had to use them as actual jacks. And we also had to use wood to jack this trailer up to where we could get the truck back underneath it.
How does that even... How did it disconnect?
It didn't lock.
Oh. Wow.
Which it should have. For it to be able to pull means it was in the hitch.
Yeah. That makes me
But
worried
it
for
didn't
that
lock.
truck. Like, that dude's probably sweating bullets right now driving down the road.
Oh
Like,
no,
I hope this
that
thing don't...
wasn't someone's truck. That was like one of our trucks that is in our yard.
Oh.
We
Oh,
were just
okay.
It was a drop trailer. Like there was no driver attached. We just attached one of our trucks to it to use the trailer.
That still sounds scary, man.
Well, I mean, I'm standing there waiting for him to pull it up so I can close the doors, and all of a sudden I hear a loud bang and I see a trailer wobbling. I thought the trailer was about to come down on top of me.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Chocolate fudge, man. Dude, that's
That's
not
why I'm
fun.
so tired.
Well, thank you for coming back for this episode. Is there anything you'd like to say to the fans? Anything you'd like to say to me? Anything you'd like to scream into the abyss?
No, I guess not.
You don't have anything. You don't want to tell the fans, thank you, I love you.
I
You
don't
don't.
know. I guess
You're just like, this is Chandler Miller, and I'm signing off, bitches.
It's been a time. It's been a ride. It's been fun. It's been tiring sometimes because we would podcast at 8 o'clock at night, and sometimes later. Um, but yeah, I hope the podcast grows bigger than ever before, and
It
you don't have
will.
to worry about anything but podcasting
Huh?
one day.
And I'll have to what?
Not have to worry about anything but podcasting one day.
That's what I hope, man. And at that point, we'll bring you in to be our off stage or off our young Jamie, if you will. Just the computer guy, so I can focus on the people. But until then, and stick around after the credits. Until then, this has been the Confound Millennial, starring Steven Stirvin Michaels, and for the last time, Chan, the man, Miller.